Many of us have travelled far to be here, to represent our family, our community, and most importantly, Kumanjayi, who could no longer represent himself. Kumanjayi was only 19 years old when he died at the police station of Yuendamu after being shot 3 times by Zachary Rolfe. That is a fact that cannot be disputed. He died without his family's support, even though we stood just outside begging to come in to see if he was okay. He was rejected the opportunity to be comforted in his last moments, and we were robbed of the opportunity to say goodbye to him. Sometimes I think about how he must have felt in his last moments. Was he scared? Terrified, I'd imagine. Was he in pain? In excruciating pain, I would think. And he was alone. His death has affected our community and our family in ways that we can't describe. We are all in so much pain, particularly our young men. They have struggled, they've been scared, but still they've respected this process, and so has our whole community. Throughout this trial, Kumanjayi has been depicted solely as a dangerous individual who, in the words of Edwardson, was the author of his own misfortune. Would you call misfortune death? Because I wouldn't. He has been criticised and picked apart by people who didn't know him. They saw only his flaws and wished to put him at trial for his own death. That's disgusting. And that's the system we live in. We as a family and community remember him as a young man who loved animals, who loved his family, who loved his partner, his friends, his homelands, who loved music. He was a traditional young Aboriginal man who loved hunting and being out on country. He was a joyful young man who was generous, a young man who was taken far too soon, and a young man who was deeply, deeply missed.